It's Joe from Gym Life Media at the Monica Brandt Show at the Venetian Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada for the Olympia Expo.
Olympia!
Hello, everybody. Yes, we're back again with another great interview, all the way from across the pond, as we say.
Yes.
Mike Kocsis from Balance My Hormones, speaking at Olympia University. Was that today already, right?
That was today, this morning at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
9 a.m. So you gave everyone the information they needed for the whole day.
Absolutely.
Are you speaking tomorrow?
I'll be part of the round table.
Oh, that's right, the roundtable discussion, yeah.
Who was involved with the roundtable?
Dr. George Fliatos, Rick Collins, to name a few.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nathan Payton, I think, is going to be on there. We spoke with him.
Yes.
It's quite a roundtable of minds.
Yes.
A lot of hormones going on tomorrow.
Hormones,
There's a lot of hormones in that room.
lots of health and fitness.
Yeah.
You know, how to be a better version of you.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about your business and balancing.
So I
Your
founded
hormones.
Balance My Hormones way back in 2016 in the UK. I've always said so we can offer American-style TRT and HRT, but with British sensibilities. And the EU, we also help EU patients.
Like that, yeah.
So, because at the time it's very lacking. I don't think people realise in the US that whilst people are good-mannered in the UK, people are like tea.
Yeah.
But they don't really understand healthcare other than the national health system. Okay?
Right.
The national health system is a government-run healthcare, but they were excluding certain men from being on treatment. Or if men were given treatment, they were given inadequate treatment. They weren't getting better. So I thought, well, why? This is becoming more popular in the US. Why not bring this model to the UK?
Oh, that's great.
And so we've helped thousands of men and women also with HRT and testosterone as well to start feeling better, to feel optimized, and to feel balanced.
I love how simple your name is. Balance your hormones.
Yeah,
I mean, do people
right.
ever ask you, what do you do?
I say we
And
do.
you're like,
Well, balance your hormones. Everybody wants their hormones balanced, but I really love that because I guess we take it for granted sometimes. Maybe here with all the TRT clinics that we have, in particular, and the hormone clinics, that you're right, there are those gaps around the world. You just identified that over there, and the need for that. And how's it going? Are you reaching a lot of people right now?
Absolutely. We've had our best year ever. We've grown by 25% from the year before.
Congratulations. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
wow, that's great.
We're going into the 7th year in business. And
How many years?
7 years.
7 years.
7 years.
Perfect
So-
7.
Yeah.
And we've had doctors like Dr. George Fliatos helps us in Europe. He's one of the
Okay.
doctors in Europe. And
We
we've
love
also-
him.
Yeah, he's so great. And we also have some other doctors in the UK who we've been able to get to focus and specialize in this because even if you're an endocrinologist, they usually focus on diabetes, and we call them
Right.
mediocre diabetes specialists because if they were good diabetes specialists, they would actually treat with testosterone, or other hormones.
Right.
Right.
Where do you find a majority right now of your clientele that you're getting over there? I know we're in a place right now with all these athletes, and when we think about TRT and hormone replacement, we often think of the athlete.
We got it.
Where are we getting it right now? Where do you find a majority of your clients? Are they coming out of just the common man?
Yeah, the majority of the clients are usually men over the age of 35, though we do find some younger men.
Yeah.
Men who have been suffering from brain fog, just general malaise, lack of libido. These are men from every walk of life, really. Some are more professional, have more professional roles. They maybe work in the city, or maybe they work in law. We've had ex-policemen that have come to us. So in all walks of life, really.
Yeah.
And even some younger patients, and women as well. So what will happen is the men will do really well on treatment, and their wives will want hormones as well because
Right.
their husbands are always a bit randy, always looking for.
Yeah, right.
We need something too.
Yeah, so, and women need testosterone, and there's
Right.
a lot of women, especially ones who have, who have been on birth control, that may actually be inducing hypogonadism in women. If you think about it, if you're giving women exogenous hormones as a birth control, it will shut down eventually their natural production and take a while for it to come back online, just like men who are either abusing anabolic steroids or taking testosterone, it will shut down their HPTA axis.
Yeah.
And it can come back online eventually.
Right. Are you finding these clients, customers, patients, are you finding them more on social media, or is it more word of mouth? What do you find is helping people find you?
So we have a website, balancemyhormones.co.uk, and we have massive amounts of people that visit the site every day. We also have a Facebook group called Bespoke TRT, or Balanced by Hormones Bespoke TRT.
Okay.
And there are people that interact. They're interactive in the community, and they post messages. They sometimes leave their blood tests. We also have a YouTube channel called Balanced by Hormones. So we've got about 32.5 thousand subscribers now. And so people are active on the comments there as well.
You're doing a lot of educational pieces and getting
Absolutely.
people.
Because we want to give back.
That's good.
We want to let people know, what it's all about, and we want to break the taboo and the social stigma around
I was just
TRT.
going to say that because I think growing up in the industry, for me, it was always like, you hear testosterone and it was just like, oh, you're on steroids. And I never used testosterone when I was younger. I started in my 40s and I'm 52 now, so I'm using a topical now. And I'm so thankful to know about it. But you're right, like the stigma was just people didn't know, and it just wasn't out there like it is now. So it's really awesome that there's so much information.
Well, it's interesting. I was in a newspaper, a national newspaper called the Daily Mail, which I joke and call the Daily Fail, because they completely misinterpreted what I said and were misleading. And I said things like, testosterone can improve your life. And with testosterone, you can also use HCG to improve your fertility. And I said, you can have your cake and eat it. And he completely reversed what I said and said that you can't have your cake and eat it because testosterone will lead to infertility, and guys just want it for a Love Island body.
Yeah, common misconceptions. Yeah, absolutely.
So
that's something.
then I got on national television in the UK and was able to set the record straight.
I did not say that.
That's great. I love it.
Let them know that's not the case, because they were trying to conflate testosterone use with anabolic steroid abuse.
Right.
And we weren't having it.
Everybody tries to correlate that. Everybody tries to correlate that.
Right.
What kind of obstacles have you had to overcome introducing this type of treatment over in the UK?
Well, the UK is probably one of the most regulated countries in the world, right? So, if you do anything in life, you need to register with a regulator in the UK. They don't trust private business very much. And as much as people, like I said, think we're friendly, we love tea, we're good-mannered, it's not very nice doing business in the UK from that point of view. But once you learn what needs to be done, we had to register our clinic. So like in the US, if you're a doctor, you get insurance, you have your medical license, you set up shop, right? Maybe you have OSHA compliance, but that's all you need. In the UK, it's not enough just to have doctors working at your clinic. You have to join something called the Care Quality Commission, another overburdening regulator that is very invasive. It's like having someone micromanaging you. So it's just really...
So it was quite a startup.
It's a huge investment and startup to do. But once you do it, you've helped people. You've got the satisfaction when people say, you saved my life. Literally, they said, I was ready to top myself.
That's everything.
Yeah, mental health has a lot to do with hormones.
Everything.
We're in a hormone revolution right now. We really are.
We are.
People are understanding it in large part because there's good companies out there explaining it. And not just letting kind of the rumors take over.
Right.
That's where we're unique in our model, is that we have a TRT coaching service built in. So when you have your subscription, we guide you through, we walk you through. It's fair use on essentially unlimited calls with your case manager, and then we can triage you to the doctor when you need to have those consultations on a regular basis. Usually in the start at the beginning, 3 to 6 weeks to 6 months when you start. 1 year, and then 18 months and yearly thereafter.
That's awesome. That piece, that coaching piece, and accountability, and helping people understand what you'll experience along the way, what's going to help with that journey too, right? Because people, you can't just turn someone over and go, okay, well, good luck.
So we've got quite a mix of case managers, from ex-doctors to ex-clinical nurses, to TRT advocates. To fitness coaches as well. A nice mix of case managers that really help both the men and the women.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It really is.
Really is awesome. I know.
Yeah, all these smart people today.
I know.
Can we get some just dumb old meatheads tomorrow or something? Seriously.
It's rubbing off on us. We're much smarter now than when we started.
It's ready to explode.
Yeah. So how many times have you been to the Olympia now?
This is my first Olympia.
What?
Yes,
We've got a lot of first timers too here.
So
I love it.
I went to the Arnold several times.
Okay.
And when in the UK we had an Arnold.
Oh, that's right. You have the Arnold now.
But I think they've cancelled it in the UK. But and we actually had a booth for our company in the UK.
Oh, nice.
The Arnold there. And then I said the Arnold in Columbus, and we'll actually be at the Arnold in Columbus
in March.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think this is a bit more interesting. This is the big show here. This
You get to enjoy yourself a little bit on the strip out there.
Exactly.
Yeah, you've seen a little bit of Vegas. Have you been here before?
Yeah, I've been here before.
Okay. All right.
So you're not new to Vegas, just the Olympia.
No, my brother had a stag do here.
Oh, then you've been to Vegas. Yeah.
I've got fond memories in 2009 of his,
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
I can't say too much.
Yeah.
Well, we've all probably had our little Vegas episodes.
Yes. For another episode, we'll talk about
It builds character, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm not a big drinker these days.
I don't even think you need to be here, do you?
No, that's true. That's true. I'm not a big gambler either.
No, and even that you don't need to be. Yeah.
Well, I think the alcohol piece is really important because as we get older, alcohol is like kind of you gravitate to, oh, let's have a glass of wine or something, right?
Yeah.
But I know that kills a lot of what we're trying to do with exercise, eating well, and taking if you're on a hormone replacement therapy. So it's really crazy how the alcohol it's as you get older, people are like kind of gravitating to it, but then it really is killing. So how do you coach your people through that if they like to have a drink, the lifestyle?
You try to say, look, you got to do everything. We say testosterone and donuts and alcohol don't mix. You got to do the right.
Dance.
You got to do the right things: diet, exercise, sleep, reduce stress. That all makes a difference because you can't expect miracles overnight if you're not doing the right things. Maybe even avoiding. I know there's some health benefits of cannabis, but not when it comes to the hormones. It really can mess up.
Okay.
Have more of an estrogenic effect. Some of the too much. I mean,
There's a lot of good stuff out there with that.
And that's good information because I think a lot of people, there's a lot of great information about understanding hormones better. It's all those sort of things on the peripheral that are affecting it indirectly, that even if you're doing the right thing and you're still kind of doing all those other intangibles, you can still have a problem.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to be a teetotaler. I mean, you can have, I had a drink with, we had steak dinner, I had one glass of wine, and it's fine, but if you have too many, if it's you're like, oh, what time is it? It's wine o'clock, right?
Yeah.
That's probably not the best approach.
Now, a few years back, I went to an appearance in Japan, and it was really fun. It was on a military base, and I was, the guest, and I was a guest judge and all this kind of stuff. They had a bodybuilding show. Well, the guy that won, I was asking him about his win, and how'd you get ready? He goes, oh, I drank sake and I smoked cigarettes. And that's all I did to get ready. And I'm like, okay, that
I guess
is not normal.
Good genes, good genetics.
I was like, okay, and I didn't know how to come back on that one. I was like, well, okay, and he won the shows. I was like, okay, well,
right, I guess
so on to the next.
Yeah, I guess that doesn't work with you.
Well, I think there's outliers to
absolutely
everyone.
And everyone.
For I think a vast majority of people, getting the right quality of sleep, making sure you watch what you're eating. If your hormones are deficient, then you ought to get those looked into and sorted.
Right,
for sure.
right.
I love this talk.
This is
It
awesome.
never gets boring.
No, right? I mean, when we always say we could sit and talk. We're trying to keep these short and sweet, but we could sit and talk. We love to talk. So
Absolutely. I do like that, though. I want to see that T-shirt come, though. Donuts, alcohol, and testosterone don't mix. I want to see that.
I used to have an article on my website that said, I think it said testosterone donuts don't mix.
I love it. Yeah. That's a
I
good
sold
one.
a T-shirt years ago, and I might bring it back, but it says chicken or chocolate. The choice is yours. And the late and
would that be KFC?
So-
or no?
no, and the funny thing, my trainer that helped me get ready for my win at the '98 Olympia, she was my coach, Joanne Lee. She's from the UK. She was Olympia competitor, bodybuilding. But anyways, she went to the UK, saw her family one time. She came home. We're living in LA, and I was like, "How was your trip?" She goes, with her beautiful UK accent, "It was awesome. I ate chicken and chocolate the whole time." And I was like, I love that. So I made a T-shirt that said chicken or chocolate, the choice is yours.
That's great.
That is good.
Hey, how was my accent there?
It was a bit.
It was terrible,
Kind
Monica.
of
It was terrible,
Long
right?
Island, maybe.
Yeah.
I thought.
Yeah.
She always
Don't
told me
lie
to
to her.
watch out for the Southern boys in the UK. Don't talk to the Southern boys in the UK.
Yes, like London, the London street.
I don't know. She always just, she was fun. She just told me little fun stuff. But anyways,
South
well,
London, yeah.
Thanks,
it's
man.
been awesome having a conversation
thank
with
you
you.
for
Thank
having
you
me.
so much.
Yeah,
You guys
absolutely.
check out Balance Your Hormones.
Balance my hormones.
Oh, Balance My Hormones.
We
yeah.
do what we say on the tin, and we've got the YouTube channel and the website balancemyhormones.co.uk, and you can find it all there.
So I'm going to come find you on YouTube, and you're going to follow me back, right? The Monica Branch
Absolutely.
Show.
In fact, you're welcome to
Gym
come.
Life
You
Media.
guys are welcome to come on my channel as well.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
we'll
Appreciate
promote
it,
you
Mike.
as well,
Yeah,
so
that'd be
It'd be
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like a big party.
Yeah,
Okay,
fun.
I love it.
I love it.
All right.
All right, thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Yep, all right. Thanks, everybody.
All right, guys, we'll see you on the next day. Bye, guys.